We are live.
Yeah, great. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the House of Yin Shin. It took
Good to be
some
here.
convincing to get Donielle here, but we figured out a post that would be really helpful.
Yes. So I think when you're reunited with a friend you haven't seen for months because of quarantine, and then you go have a margarita
Across the street.
2 or 3 or 4.
No.
But as many as it takes to give you I have a mild hangover this morning. So we thought it would be a good way to show you maybe what you can do when you have a hangover to combine some yin yoga and some Yin Shin.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to do something that's very comfortable, and when we talk about hangovers from margaritas, there's also other hangovers. There's emotional hangovers at this time as well. It can be a physical hangover from being out of shape or just feeling really blah. Mm-hmm. So this will just really recenter you and get your body and your system going.
Exactly. I'll just add one thing. If you have it, this is so random, but if you have an ace bandage, like one of those stretchy ace bandages for your legs, or like if you sprain your ankle, you can actually wrap that around your head during this as well, and that just sort of takes some of the pressure out of it. I did have a headache, but I don't anymore. I had some coffee, so I'm okay. But yeah, that's just an extra restorative way to just add a little more for yourself. All right, so we are gonna do legs up the wall. I'm gonna use a blanket underneath my booty. It's sort of tricky getting into a legs up the wall. You have to get your hip right up against the wall. We're using a window. You can use any flat surface. And you'll just shimmy your legs up and then scooch your butt as close as you can to the wall.
So is there a modification for that?
And then come back down. You can do it without a wall. You can do it with, your legs just straight up. That's a little bit more work. Most people can get here. If you feel like your hamstrings are too tight and it's not working for you, you can back away from the wall.
So can you back away as far as you want?
Or you can use a chair. So if you want to bend your knees and put the backs of your calves on a chair, you can use a chair.
That should be very comfortable.
Yeah.
So we're going to combine this with the main center source today and the supervisor flows. And so if you place your right hand on top of the head and the left hand between the eyebrows. So I'm going to use just. So you want to rest your arm so it's comfortable, yeah. And do you want one for that?
Yeah.
Don't you?
The comfier here, the better, I think.
Very much. You want to be comfortable at all times. Okay, is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to show it here. I'm going to do it with you right here. So I'm comfortable lying down. You can do this flow, of course, also in bed. But what does this do, Donielle, when you have your legs up the wall?
Well, it's having your legs above your heart and your head just helps trigger the parasympathetic nervous system. So the relaxation response kicks in pretty quickly. It's also just nice to have gravity moving in a different direction for once.
And of course, the main center source helps the entire endocrine system, and this first step helps the pineal and pituitary gland. And so the energy spirals to the deepest part of the head, the center of the head. And of course, that's very good for any kind of hangover, be it emotional or physical.
I already feel a ton better.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel pulsation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this flow is good for headaches as well, bringing the energy down. let's move our left hand to the V of the neck, helping the thyroid and the parathyroid. Helping the breathing and the voice. And when the V of the neck is clear, we are able to absorb calcium. So for bones, it's very important as well, this one. And then move your hand to the middle of the sternum, helping the thymus gland, which is responsible for our immune system. This one helps the balancing of our emotional system as well. Calming our fears and helping our reproductive system. And then moving our left hand to the base of the sternum, the solar plexus. Helping our adrenal glands and our parasympathetic nervous system. Also, anxiety sometimes takes a seat right here at the solar plexus. Then moving your left hand to the pubic bone. Again, helping the reproductive organs and allowing for the energy to descend all the way to the toes. See if you can feel the warmth of your hand. And then bring your right hand from the top of the head to the tailbone. And if your legs are up the wall, it's probably comfortable like that, or you can use the back of your hand, whatever feels comfortable. I think Donielle's using the back of her hand.